Hello and welcome back to the Woodshop life. Cleaning your lens is one of the most important things to do on your laser. You should inspect it every day before you start cutting. I've inspected mine today. We did a bit of engraving yesterday and it's starting to show a little bit of residue on there. So this is the lens tube out of the head assembly. I've just dropped this down. If you've got an Epilogue or Trotec, you can pull your lens out pretty simply as well. So what I like to do is just pull that out, get a bright light source like the camera light behind here, look through it. If there's any sign of haziness in there, you'll normally see sort of like a disc around the middle rather than all the way edge to edge, which is dirty. Then if there's any sign of haze, you need to clean it because that haze is absorbing laser energy and that is both reducing the power which is getting to your cut, and the power which is getting reduced from your cut is getting straight into the lens and heating it up. If the lens gets too hot, it's going to pop, and that could set you back $30 to $50 for a Chinese laser and upwards of $300 or $400 for a Trotec or Epilogue. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put on gloves. You don't want to get your finger oils onto the lens, and you don't want to get the lens onto you. Zinc selenide is toxic, so while touching it's not going to kill you, it's just best to avoid touching toxic things in my mind. Notice that your lens holder has a ring holding the lens in place. Pretty much all Chinese lens holders that I've seen have been built like this, from ones in K40s upwards. And the way I like to remove them, I don't have a special tool, is just to get a screwdriver in here. Do not touch the lens. Make sure you don't touch the lens. And then you can just give it a bit of a twist with the screwdriver on one side and that will loosen it off. Then you can peel your lens out. We're just going to get the lens holder ring out first, leaving the lens in place for now. And I don't know how well this is going to show up, but you can see hopefully see the ring in the middle now that I've removed the retainer ring of residue on the lens. So to clean the lens, I've got a Zeiss lens wipe here. I bought these on Amazon, pack of 200, really cheap. Any good quality lens wipe is going to do. I would recommend steering away from just using a microfiber cloth, simply because a microfiber cloth can get dirty and you don't want to get anything on the cloth which can go and contaminate your lens, or potentially, say, a piece of little tiny speck of wood or metal or something on there which is going to scratch your lens. Then I just pour the lens out. I find these cloths are a little bit too damp to start with, so you can sometimes just leave them for a minute or so to dry out a tiny bit. Then we're just going to very gently wipe the cloth over and use the cloth to manipulate the lens itself. Get it nice and clean. So now we have a really shiny reflective lens, which is perfect. So we'll drop that back in. We're going to go with the flat side down. Well, it will be down once it's up against the workpiece, but when I'm dropping it in upside down, we're putting the curved side down. The lens will work either way. The focal distance will change. I'll link Russ's video in the description. He's got a very in-depth look at lenses. He's done a lot of work with the lenses and has some really fantastic tutorials on them. So I'll link those in the description below, and that will tell you more about why lenses up one way versus the other way will do different things, not necessarily good or bad. And there we go. We'll just, again, put this in. I'm just keeping the screwdrivers parallel to the edge as possible so that I can't scratch the lens. Lens is now remounted. We can put our air cone back on and throw it back in the laser. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing this video of how to clean a lens. Hope it makes your lens last a little bit longer. And if you'd like to see more videos on lasers and workshop, please go ahead and check out our other videos, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.